Oh my goodness. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I'm a little nervous, but risk versus benefits, I say. And man, I was really good this morning. I drank all my greens and then I took my vitamins. I ate a piece of peanut butter toast and I had some oatmeal with flaxseed and cranberries. Now I just have to drink a lot of water before I go and I'll be good. Tammy, that was so fun yesterday. Oh my gosh, with Leslie and everybody. We have to get more people. Good morning. Good morning, Joanna. So next time I'll do it again and I'll put again the link. Hopefully it'll work again. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? I love that. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, we had a good time on Zoom yesterday, right? And I could watch my Hallmark. I didn't have to shut it off. Empress Ava, how are you? I'm good, thank you. I'm going today to get my booster shot. I'm getting my COVID booster shot. So I'm a little nervous. Yeah, we had a ball, right, Shelley? Hi, Go Whiskey. Hey, Jack. Man, the years really fly. They really fly. I don't know where they go. I don't know where they go, but I'll tell you what, I now at this age, at 56, I know to savor each moment, make each day count, never go to bed angry, always tell people you love them, and do the best you can do. Try to make somebody happy every day, if that even means yourself. So I'm with you, Jack. I'm with you. Hi, Diamond. Hi, Lindsay. Thank you so much. Hi, Jordan. Hey, Leo. Hey, Viola. Good morning. Hey, LAG. Good morning. Yeah. I'm feeling better. I took my allergy medicine just a little bit ago, so it's going to take a minute to work. But I'm going to go today and get that COVID vaccine. I hope I'm okay to go because I don't feel so great, but maybe I'm just tired. But I just want to get the vaccine, the booster, and get it over with. 81 today in Texas. Wow. Thank you, Shelley. Yeah, and if I raise that money, then I could come on my trip too and see you guys. Yeah, let's see what's happening. All right, so hit the like button if you've come in. Definitely appreciate that. Yeah, Jack, I feel the same way. Both of my parents, Jack, died at 67. Both of them. Not in the same year, of course, but both died at 67. Now, my grandmother, on one side, my mom's side, died at 92. And my dad's side, she died in her late 70s. So it's kind of scary. It's really kind of scary. And Jack, I don't know if you're like me, but I would say divorce isn't easy. Sometimes relationships aren't easy. And at the end of the day, being alone is hard. It's hard. I think the biggest thing that scares me about being by myself is what if I get sick? What if something happens? What if I go unconscious or pass out? What if I have trouble, health issues, big ones? The dog can't help me. I feel like I should get one of those alert buttons to put on my neck because who else do I have to call? And what if I can't push the alert button? Who's going to find me? Yeah, it's scary. It's really scary. All right, Jack, how about you and I will be a tag team? You text me every morning and I'll text you every morning. And if we don't hear from each other, we know to call the ambulance or or police or something. Want to do that? What state are you in, Jack? What state are you in? Thank you, Empress Ava. Thank you. No, it's very scary. Jack, say New Jersey. That'd be great. I'll put you down for my emergency contact. In Canada, Toronto. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Yeah, it's scary. It's really scary. All right, you guys. So there's 35 people in the room. Thank you, Go Whiskey. We got 35 people. Thank you for hitting the like button. Let's find out what the mid energies are for this month, the mid-month energies. Let's see if there's any predictions. Let's see what we hear, what we know, what we hear, what we hear, what we hear. I keep hearing what we hear. Vancouver, BC, Canada. We've had over 230 mm of rain in 2 days. Oh my gosh. Your dad says, I don't need no one. He says he will call 911. What if he has no time to call? Oh, jeez. Yeah, it gets scary. Oh, boy. I think I'm going to get one of them alert things. If I get one of them alerts, chances are I'm going to be able to push that button before I go out. If I start feeling funny, I'm just going to push it. I think I'm going to get one. I think that's safe. That's a very safe way. Hey, Michael, how are you? Oh, wow. That's a long time. Jesus. Oh, you're welcome. You're very welcome, Michael. Yesterday we were on Zoom. I had put this link in the community page for you guys to come and join me on Zoom so we could talk regular without YouTube involved. And it was a lot of fun. We had fun. But what I didn't like was, and anybody that was in the room with me can tell you, there was somebody under the name of Andy, under the name of Andy, not Danny. And it ended up being two kids playing in this living room area with this little kitten on my video, on my Zoom, from my channel. Said he's the subscriber, this young kid. I think he said he was 9. Why is YouTube allowing a 9-year-old named Andy to subscribe to my channel? Something's wrong. Jack, you're so cute. But if you left Canada, then you wouldn't be near your dad. And that wouldn't make you feel comfortable either. I couldn't leave here because of my grandson and my daughter. So I get what you're saying. But anyway, what was that little kid doing on Zoom? Him and his little sister. She was like 7, and he was 9. Yeah, he might have an old soul, but I just couldn't believe it. I said, who subscribed to my channel? He said, I am. And then he's looking at me upside down. I said, what the heck? What is going on? I might have to start tarot for kids. Might be a good idea. Might just add something. Oh, wow. That's not good, Jack. That's not good. I'm sorry about that. Who had surgery for 5 hours yesterday? I missed something. Lynn said, Lynn, let me go back. Please pray for your uncle. He has tumors all over his chest. Tumors all over his chest. Like fatty tumors? Like nodule fatty tumors? Because I don't feel like they're cancerous. All over the chest on the outside? Or are you saying his heart? Because I don't feel like it's inside. I feel like these are lumps all over. There's a certain condition that comes with the lymph nodes with that, I think. Hey, Tiber Montgomery, we are just getting started. Oh, he's 86 alone, still drives. God bless him. And yes, Lynn, we'll definitely pray for your uncle. Oh, okay. That's awesome. So if they could do pets, I could do kids, right? Shoot, why not? I'm sure I can. I can talk about Legos, and my grandson's really good at talking to me about all different kind of stuff that kids do. He lost control of his legs, and that's related to the tumors on the chest. I think it might be something on a spinal cord putting pressure. It could be one of those sister tumors putting pressure on his spinal cord. It is crazy. But I think that's why his legs are like that. Once they take that one off of his spinal cord, maybe L3, L4 area on his spinal cord, because I'm seeing L3, L4. There might be something there pressing on a nerve, which is causing the problem. Yeah. That's what I feel like. There's something pressing on the nerve out of nowhere. Jesus, Mary. All right. All right, you guys. Let me get started with the energy, please, for today. All right. So this is for today, Monday. But we are talking about mid-November, which is November 15th. It's pretty much in the middle. Everybody like my picture for this video with that cute little fat turkey? Oh, that's good, Jack. That's good. You're an Aries. Okay. All right, Leo, let's get rolling. Hey, Cranky, how are you? If there's anybody I didn't say good morning to, good morning, and thank you for coming in. Thank you for hitting the like button. There's 4 of you who did not hit the like button coming in. Please do so. If you have to go out of the chat for a second, come back in. I'll wait. But please hit the like button if you've come into the room. Great to see everybody. Great to see you. So let's find out these mid-energies. Let's find out what we can hear. Let's find out what we know. All right, starting off with the sign of Aries, you guys. Starting off with the sign of Aries. Hold on one second. All right, so Aries, you got the King of Cups. Let me put another card down too. All right. Oh, Jesus. All right, Aries. So up for you came the King of Cups and the Tower card. So Aries, mid-November. All right. Something's about to change. You're definitely going to have from mid to the end of November. You're definitely going to have what it's going to take to get you through something. Your energy, although yes, with the King of Cups, you're offering forgiveness. You're wanting to trust again. Perhaps because of a betrayal, Aries, because of something that was insignificant to someone else. There was definitely some type of proposal that had once come to surface, an offer, so to speak. Something ended up going by the wayside. Something ended up drifting back out to sea. Like, in other words, the offer came in and then it went back out. Somebody was leading you on for quite some time. Somebody definitely broke your trust. Here you are, Aries, with this really big, kind heart, wanting to give all you have to this person, which is what created that Tower moment that had happened. Moving into the rest of November, you're not really wanting to change your thoughts. You're not really wanting to get over this person all the way. You're just not. You're not really wanting to let them go. I don't see that. I can see having different emotions in many of you. I can see sometimes it's kind of like the grieving process where sometimes you're mad. Sometimes you're really sad. Sometimes you're just lost. Sometimes you don't know what to do. Other times you're wanting them back. Other times you're wanting a do-over. Yeah. Aries, from now until the end of November, besides getting yourself together, I mean, really pulling yourself together, getting your thoughts kind of organized in your mind. Because for a minute, from the beginning of November to now, your thoughts were scattered. You were having a little bit of trouble sorting through things. It also feels like Aries spend a lot of time by themselves. They get bored. They're clicking the remote. I see you changing the channels. Not really interested in anything that's on the TV too much. You might find a show here or there that you have your favorite shows, and a lot of you are into cop shows. A lot of you are into crime shows. A lot of you are also into the Netflix thing, for sure. But it doesn't seem to occupy your time well. It doesn't seem to take that void that you're feeling away. For some of you, I see you get up, you go to the kitchen 100 times, look around and look through every cabinet, kind of like, there's nothing that I want. Even when you're out at the grocery store, you're looking on the shelves at the snacks and whatever, and you're like, no. And then you talk yourself out of it, like, I don't need that. Now, ice cream is favorable on Aries. A lot of Aries like to have ice cream. You'll definitely take one of them, maybe. But Aries, you're either checking your phone, you keep checking your phone, or you're checking your social medias. Some of you are just like waiting for this message to pop up, or waiting for a picture to pop up, or waiting for something to show. Keep looking for it, but you keep getting disappointed. For some of you, you expected to hear from somebody by now, Aries. For some of you, you're kind of stuck in your ways. You're kind of stuck, Aries, the way that you believe in things, the way that you think. You're stuck in a whirlwind effect. For some of you, Aries, be careful, because you do things too fast without thinking them through. So be careful in November, the rest of November. Be careful. Don't rush something so fast. Be sure what it is that you're asking for from the universe, from God, from your higher power. Be sure. Have clarity. Make it very clear. Don't just say, I want a partner. Don't just say, I want money. How much money? What kind of partner? What qualities do you want them to have? What amount, what sum of money are you needing? Be careful. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. That return is zero. Don't be greedy. So Aries, November, again, be careful with your choices and decisions. Don't rush nothing. Don't think too fast. Try to think something through. Be very distinct, very clear on what it is you're asking for. For some of you, Aries, there's a fear about life in general for you. Buttons is dreaming, sorry. There's a fear in life about you. There's something that's causing you to worry about your future, about your partner, about being alone, even about dating somebody new. There's a lot of fears. For some of you who did start dating somebody new or started talking to somebody, it's scary for you. It's very scary for you, but it's understandable. Don't allow yourself to self-sabotage, though, Aries. Don't allow yourself to do that. Leo, Leo, your two cards for the month, mid-month here to the end. You have the Four of Pentacles, and you have the Devil card. Buttons. Wake up and go to sleep. with the with the Four of Pentacles, she goes, ugh. With the Four of Pentacles, Leo, you're holding on to your money really tight. You might be trying not to spend too much. You're very nervous, kind of hoarding your money because you're afraid that there's going to be something that might take it away, something that will ruin your security because you panic with anxiety that you're not going to have enough money, or you're not going to be able to get through it, or you're not going to be able to pay this bill, or you're not going to be able to do this or that. So Leos are kind of worried about long-term security, yes. At the same time, a lot of Leos have a heavy responsibility on them. Maybe it's just not only your responsibility, but it also could be a responsibility for somebody else that you're trying to take care of. This could be a family member. This could be a child, but it's somebody who you're definitely trying to help or help out. Leos have to be careful of addictions. Leos have to be careful of obsessive compulsive disorder, obsessions. You have to be really careful of overindulging in anything. Don't get crazy with exercising to hurt yourself. Don't get crazy with vitamins, taking too many. Some vitamins don't even mix well with others. You have to be careful what you're doing. Use a professional. For some of you, this can be about, yes, addictions, drug or alcohol. This could be always going, when something's not working out for you, you're always going back for that pleasure. You're always going back for that place that makes you feel good, where you created in your mind that this was a rescue place for you. This is your scapegoat. This is your crutch in life. Be careful because your crutch is about to give out. That wall you keep leaning on is going to fall. For some of you, it's about being obsessive in a relationship, controlling, wanting to know every move your partner's making. Where did you go? Who did you talk to? What was you looking at? What did they look like? What were they wearing? What did they say? Who are you texting? Be careful, Leos. It's really easy to lose control. And once you start doing that, once you start with 5 questions, you're going to have 10 questions the next day, 20 questions the next day. You're going to, this jealousy that's coming up is going to drive your partner insane. It's going to make them go do whatever you think they're doing that they're not doing. It's going to make them go do it. They'll be like, what the hell? I'm being accused anyway, so I might as well do it. So be careful. Be careful what you're pushing your partner to do, or you're pushing them away. Yes, they'll have to take accountability for their actions, but you're going to have to take accountability for yours. November is showing for Leos to be able to be in balance where it needs to be. Your finances are definitely going to help you to stay secure and stable. Don't panic over that. You will have enough for what it is that you need. You will have enough for what it is that you need. Am I promising you that all your wants will be handled? No. No. But your needs will. The devil keeps just kind of hovering over top of you. He's kind of putting this weight on you. It's kind of like he's trying to put pressure to get you to stay in his bondage, to stay trapped, to feel as if you can't graduate or move forward. Don't allow the devil to work in your life. Rebuke him in the name of Jesus. Rebuke this devil. This devil, he wants you to overdose. He wants you to lose your home. He wants you to have to depend on him. He wants you to steal to get your stuff. He wants you to rob. He wants you to give up your soul. Don't let the devil win. Look at his face. Don't let that devil win. His intentions are not good. They're never good, and they'll never be good. Listen, weigh out your pros and cons, Leo, for the rest of November. Before you make a choice or decision, ask yourself, is this going to benefit me, or is this going to benefit the devil? Is this something the devil would want me to do, or is this something that God would want me to do? Trust your instincts, Leos. Trust your gut. Sagittarius, your cards for mid-November to the end is 10 of Cups, a lot of contentment, a lot of family gatherings, a lot of family communication, a lot of family, could be friends as well. Anybody who's considered close to your heart, I call family. Sometimes your blood isn't as close to you as your friends. So whichever way this works for you. But it's showing that a lot of contentment. It's showing that a rainbow is trying to shine through. So if you've had some cloudy days, if you've had those stormy days that just seem like they wouldn't go away, the rainbow is getting ready to really protrude out of those clouds. There's a sense of balance and security here for you, both emotionally, financially. There's a lot of stability. For some of you, with the Empress card, yes, you could know of someone having a child. Maybe you're having a child. Maybe you're wanting to have a child. For some of you, it also could be about creating this spiritual baby, so to speak, this spiritual sense within you. In other words, taking on a new religion in some type of way, understanding something or the concepts behind it. For some of you, you're exploring opportunities that are being presented to you carefully. For some of you, there is an abundance that is coming toward you, something in a favorable way, something not in a small quantity, but larger. For some of you, there is a check on the way. For some of you, there is some kind of money, payback, reward, inheritance. Something is coming for you very fast. For some of you, you're kind of hell-bent on being focused in one direction, going one particular way, not wanting to look around. It's kind of like you have blinders on like a horse. So your blinders are on and you really can't see what's over here. You can't see what's over here. So you'll only be able to look this way. You're being very, I don't want to say stubborn, but I do. But and you need a little more variety. You need a little more variety. You can't just stay focused on one thing, and don't put all your eggs in one basket, if that's what I'm saying. Okay? Spread the love around a little bit. Now, I don't mean sleep around. I'm just saying, have fun with different people. Don't stick to just one friend. Don't talk to just one family member. Spread it around a little bit. Gemini. Gemini, you have the Five of Swords and you have the Justice card. So you have the Five of Swords and you have the Justice card. With the Five of Swords, for some of you, I don't know, I hope not, that you're not in any kind of domestic violence situation. If in fact you are, you need to get help. You need to get out. You need to come up with a safety plan. You need to think of something. You also need to protect yourself and your children if there are and pets. For some of you, this is more to about somebody who may be using you or had used you in the past. This was to get their own victory, to get themselves heightened, to achieve more for themselves, their own goals. They weren't worried about you. It may also have caused a lot of destruction, disharmony, imbalance in your life. This person may have been very arrogant and egotistical. This person may have also tried to fool you, deceive you, compliment you at first, get in on your good graces, so to speak, and then kind of rob you for everything that you have, including your soul. So be careful. Then we have the Justice card, which comes up for you, which talks about from mid-month to the end of November, your decisions and consequences will have justifications, will have consequences, will always be good or bad, but there always will be a consequence with every choice or decision that you make. Doing what is right is expected of you, and you're expecting that of others as well. You are trying difficultly to balance out what is going on. Being an air sign, sometimes it makes it a little difficult to make a choice or decision. Sometimes you kind of sway. You're not sure. hesitation as well. For some of you, you're definitely going to stand up for something that you believe in with all that you got. You're not going to let that go. From now to the end of the month, it's about you getting your justice or you seeing that justice is served. That's you guys. Oh boy. I'm going to mess with no Geminis. All right, Libra. Libra, you have the Nine of Cups. Wishes are coming true. And you have the Two of Wands. So based on you determining, making a decision between the two of the Wands, if you stay in the middle, of the road, you're going to be okay. When you have to make a decision with the two, one road is going to take you on more lessons than you would imagine. The other road is going to lead you to harmony. It's going to lead you to everything that you've wanted. It's going to lead you to making your wishes, your dreams come true. It's going to make your dreams become a reality. I can't speak for all Libras, but I can sure speak for this Libra. Before you take that road, that direction, that new course, that new job, choose that new home, that new town, that new state, the new city, before you choose, go there, visit there, go to the job, park in the parking lot, watch the people come out, see what they look like, see how they dress, get an idea of the place, get an idea of where you want to go, get an idea of where you want to work, get an idea of anything you're going to have to make a choice or decision on. Do your homework, which means investigate it, check it out thoroughly. When you're moving to a new home, go by there in the day, go by there in the evening, go by there in the middle of the night, go by there on a holiday, go by there on a sporting event, a big sporting event. Go by on so many different occasions because you want to make sure that that's the atmosphere that you want. That's the energies around you that you want. Some of you may find that there's a church down the street and there's so many cars parked there on Sunday that you can't have family over for dinner on Sundays because there's no room and you don't have a driveway. For some of you, location could be too far from your job. The location could make the commute really long in the morning, making you have to get up extra early. Then you're going to feel like you've been gone all day to all night. By the time you get home, you're just going to be like, gosh, time to go to bed and get right back up. Nothing in between. Be careful. Make sure what moves, choices, and decisions you're making will benefit you. But you are very determined. With the Two of Wands, you are extremely determined to reach your goal, to accomplish something, to get something done. Something that you may have been procrastinating on or putting off for quite a while is now about to happen, Libra. Ooh, geez, what's that? All right. I'm Libra, getting myself worked up over here. All right. Aquarius. So Aquarius, Knight of Cups, Seven of Swords. Knight of Cups, Seven of Swords. With the lights blocking that. So Aquarius, Knight of Cups. Follow your heart. Follow your dreams. Your prince or princess is on the way. Something wonderful is happening. An offer is going to be made. This is a very optimistic card. Then you have the Seven of Swords. Be careful, because some of you who aren't looking at this new prince or princess coming in, but you're focused on the past prince or princess, or frog, this past person that was either sneaky, who created betrayal, deceit. This person always cut corners. They never could do the whole thing. They never, if they start something, it looked really good, and then they fall off. They fall short. They don't follow it all the way through. For some of you, you could be knowing somebody around you who is involved in criminal activity. somebody who is shoplifting. I feel like that's really strong for you guys. If you know somebody who's shoplifting, it may not be because they can't afford what they're buying, but there's a sense of a thrill, kind of like a rapist. A rapist is not raping because they want sex. They rape because they want control. They like to intimidate, create inferior. This Seven of Swords, this person that's around, again, they're stealing, they're shoplifting, they're taking things for attention. There's something else going on with this person. And for some of you, you are dealing with somebody who's being very sneaky, being very like the moon, hiding something. Somebody who doesn't want you to know everything. Somebody may have returned or is returning back to you from the past. And they may be saying that I'm not bothering with anybody. Oh no, me and so broke up. Oh no, we're not together. Again, somebody may not want you to know everything. For some of you, you've had about enough. For this month, you've had about enough. It's kind of like you kind of be glad to just focus on work and family right now and leave the relationship part out until December. And then December, you're going to be interested in possibly looking now. You'll be interested in looking. But right now, you're kind of hesitant, like, I'm definitely not going backwards. I'm definitely not going to give them the opportunity to do this to me again. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're being very careful. Being very careful. Aquarius, you're being very careful. All right, next sign, Capricorn. Capricorn. So Capricorn, your two cards come up for you, and they're both green. And I love the fact that they're green because that means you have a lot of protection. It might mean that a lot of you need some Archangel Raphael's energy for healing. I'm feeling like with you guys, your Capricorns, this even might be healing to something that you're not even aware of that you have. So just know that the angels, archangels, the spirit guides, everybody is in on this. They're trying to help you. They're trying to make something lessen, whatever that means, to lessen the degree of. So you have the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. You have money, money, money. Capricorn, money is always pretty good around you. It's usually pretty balanced. A lot of you might be in school studying, trying to work on a skill, a trade, trying to get some type of degree, diploma, certification. Some of you may be into banking, real estate, accounting, trying to figure something out about money. Maybe even working on spreadsheets, maybe even working on debits, credits, loans, things of that nature. Very strong for you guys. The other card talks about having a very generous supporter. Somebody who can show you the ropes. This could be a boss, a supervisor, a leader, an older partner, an older sibling. This could be somebody who's trying to show you, this is what worked for me. This is how I got to where I am. Somebody's trying to lead by example, so to speak. From now till the end of November, you're really reaching hard for that money. You're really wanting it. Maybe you don't have it in your hand yet, but it's coming. And for some of you, be careful how this person's kind of standing like, I have it right here. Be careful of getting too cocky, too comfortable, because that tower moment can sneak in that door real fast. And you won't have any coins in your hand. One illness can take that money away fast, and everything else you've gained. This is definitely a card also to remind you to be humble, to remember to thank the universe for what blessings you do have. And there are more coming as long as you show appreciation for what you do have. For some of you, it's about tithing. Seems to be very important. All right. Taurus. You have 3 of Pentacles and 7 of Cups. So Taurus, You're going to work with somebody on something. You're going to try to get a balance, get a teamwork done, get maybe somebody to sponsor you, somebody who's going to be a co-owner, maybe a silent partner. For some of you with the 7 of Cups, this can talk about wishful thinking. It can talk about illusions, thinking that something is more than what it really is. Be careful if that's about your relationship. Be careful of temptations. Somebody trying to portray that they have all this happening or they've done all these changes, but they show you nothing. They talk about it, but they can't show you the action. Watch out for that. They have nothing to prove. It's like buying something saying, I bought this. Yeah, I bought this, but I don't have a receipt. Well, let me see that you paid for it. Well, I don't have a receipt. Well, what method did you use to pay for it? Did you use credit card, cash, or whatever? Oh, no, I paid cash. I don't have credit card on it now. Like I said, somebody's going to want you to believe what they're showing you, saying to you, bringing to you. But they won't have anything to back it up. Even their actions aren't going to back it up. So I need you to be careful. Now, as far as business goes, as far as for some of you, you may have teamwork with a partner for some of you, but for others of you, you don't have anything going on with this partner right now. They're still full of shit. But for some of you, you may. Listen, I'm not reading for just one person. There's many, many. And this is talking about you might come and show some teamwork with this person. You might both be trying to really make this happen. You might be both trying to get that nice, strong foundation to build up from. You might collaborate some things together. You might come up with some great ideas. But this also could be about starting a business together, trying to put something together, make sense of it, move out on your own, be your own boss. Maybe perhaps open up something in your home where you can still do your work as well. So you're paying the bill for one place, but you can split that on your taxes and get some percentage off for having your business right there. So it will save you in the long run. You're investing in your own property. What more sense does that make? So for some of you, collaborate, teamwork, great ideas, thinking about something, making a lot of dramatic changes coming up before the end of this month. Good job. Good job, Taurus. Good job. Virgo, you have the 4 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles. 4 of Cups and 2 of Pentacles. So 2 of Pentacles, you want to get a balance. You want something to bring infinity, like everlasting money, everlasting love. I get it. But you're juggling your resources right now. You're trying to make sense of something, but right now it's kind of like, well, I don't know how to get this other side even. And then every time I try to, it's too much on that side too. I can't just get it like this. So you're weighing out your options. If I do this, it'll be a great idea. It might work out for me. But if I do this, then it's going to benefit this. So you're getting a little confused here, a little bit overwhelmed. For some of you, these changes are coming about because of boredom that you've gone through. This is talking about feeling like you missed an opportunity. Perhaps you really thought you were so close to this relationship sealing and getting engaged and getting married and so on, and it disappointed you. Something let you down. You feel like you missed that opportunity. You feel like now you got to start all over again. It took you a couple years to get to that point, and then it's gone. So like it felt like a negative investment, no return investment. I get it. Oh, do I get it? But anyway, you guys know that with the 2 of Pentacles, yeah, I mean, listen, the water can get rocky and rough. It can tend to change the balance here. It can change the equation a little bit. But honestly, there's some unseen options that you didn't take into consideration, that you didn't take into account, that can really, really get you the balance that you're looking for and lead you in the right direction to the answers that you need. If you pay close attention from now to the end of November, some door is going to open up and show you what's going to create the best balance for you, how things are going to be able to get much more smoother so that December isn't filled with worry and stress and fear. So hang on. All right. All right, Cancer. Cancer, you have 2 cards, and your 2 cards are the Hangman and the Death card. Shit. All right, Cancer. So with Hangman and the Death card, for some of you, yeah, it's pretty much showing that letting go of something. Stop holding on to something that's just not serving you anymore. Stop allowing yourself to believe. It's kind of like to fool trick your own mind to believe that something's much more different than what it is. Find that inner peace within yourself. Once you see that letting something go is going to take away so much stress from you, it's going to allow you to really feel your energy within. It's also going to allow you to fill yourself up with something else that's much better for you, something that makes you shine and bright and happy. With the Death card, there is an ending. There's a closure. There's a transformation coming and a change. Now, a lot of you get confused about, well, how do I know if I'm going through that transformation? If you're feeling tired, if you're feeling maybe even a slight bit depressed, kind of like you don't know what else to do, you kind of feel stuck where you are. You kind of like not really understand what's going on. I don't know why I'm feeling this way. I'm not sick, but I just feel like I don't feel right. It's a transformation. It's really scary at first. Sometimes it could have you in the bed off and on for a couple of days, maybe even a week. But you'll get this inner strength somewhere. It'll come out of nowhere. Your soul will fire you back up and give you the strength and energy that you need to pick up everything, pick up the pieces perhaps, clean up the mess, and move forward. With the Hangman too, somebody is definitely in the near. They're not far away from you. They're in visual sight, like they can see you. Whether this is in your job, whether this is at your home, whether this is where you spend time. But somebody's either seen you, like recently seen you, and you didn't know it. And they were quite happy with that. They hadn't seen you in a long time. Somebody got a glimpse or a glance of you. They just wanted to see that you were okay, and they were glad that they saw you. Now, did they ask how you're feeling? Did they approach you? No. But they saw you. They figure, okay, well, if they're here and they're doing this and they're doing that, or they're shopping or they're whatever, then I know they're okay. For the most part. This also, for me, feels like, yes, either you're hanging around waiting for somebody to return, which is very likely here, or you're hesitant on whether you should stay or you should go. You're really hesitant, trying to make this really tough decision. A lot of you are trying not to hear or see or believe that this ending is approaching or has approached. A lot of you aren't accepting the facts of something that happened. You're not accepting it. Not cutting cords, you're not letting something go. You're trying not to deal with it. For some of you, it's about a lost loved one, somebody who's passed away. You still can't believe it happened. You're still very much overwhelmed with the situation. Grief takes a while, and it's not the same for everybody. But you'll get there. You'll get there. All right. Now I'm on the sign of Pisces. Pisces. Right, you all? I'm on Pisces now. So Pisces is the Three of Swords and the King of Wands. So Pisces, the King of Wands, this is somebody who's very bold, a charmer. This is somebody who's very much in control. This is somebody who kind of stands with great posture. They're definitely always at attention. They're always paying attention. This is somebody who stands up for their truth. This is also somebody who doesn't back down in an argument. This King of Wands may be a male figure, or it could be a female with strong masculine energy, but more than likely a male figure in your life that is dominant, that is like has an affirmative action or attitude, somebody who's very much almost like law enforcement. This could be somebody in a uniform. This could be somebody in the service. This could definitely be a police officer, like I said, but it also could be a father. It could be an uncle. It could be a brother, somebody who tries to handle everything, somebody who tries to protect you, somebody who tries to take charge, somebody who tries to show you they're the boss, that they know everything, that Then follow them, follow their lead. Like, guide me, let me guide you, let me guide you. Whoever this person is, they're around. They're wanting to help. They have a very fiery spirit. They're definitely active energy, meaning that they're there right now. This person is in your life right now. They're not coming. They're there. This person may also feel bad about something you went through with the Three of Swords. This person could be the person that created this Three of Swords too, because this strong person, this dominant person, does what they want. Feel like they can. So this may be the person that was in your life. I need another card. This may be a person that was in your life who created this third-party situation for some of you. For some of you, this heartbreak, this betrayal, this grief, this destruction of love. Yeah. When I ask what kind of energy or what about this person, they are like the Knight of Wands, and they go for their desires. They go for what they want, this person. Okay. So this person, great, I'll take it. This person that may have created this heartbreak, this third-party situation, unwilling, unknowing, there's communication coming. There's going to be sudden change happening here. So if this is you going through this, Pisces, this is you going through this, there's going to be sudden change. There's going to be messages, communication. Something's coming in fast. Fast energy here. This is fast energy. Somebody's going to take action. Somebody's either going to say, I'm done, I'm walking away, or somebody's going to say, you know what, I'm not doing that anymore. I don't want that. I want this back. I want me and you back. I want to fix this. So I want to know who that's going to be. Let me know in the next couple of days. Comment down below on who with Pisces. More like an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, maybe. Let me know who with Pisces is getting this offer, this opportunity. And let me know which one of you or them decided to say, you know what, I'm done. Just done. All right, let me know. Virgos, Virgo, you have the Hierophant and the Temperance. So you know what? You got to kind of like be patient. Take your time. Patience is needed here. I know that if somebody's frustrating you because for this rest of this month, it's kind of like they either can't make a decision or they're taking too long. It feels like they're procrastinating. It feels like they don't really want to do something. They're like putting you off. But they're not. You need to have some self-control. You need to just sit back and relax for a minute. If you're waiting for a decision or an answer, or even for somebody who's wagering something, somebody may be going to put in a bid on something, just be patient. It's coming. And then the Hierophant, of course. This is a person that you may be dealing with, or this could be you, who deals with conformity, who deals with traditional things, who deals with what you were taught, the lessons, the way you were taught them. Somebody who also maybe falls on their religion or their religious practices. Somebody who definitely finds their strength and their beliefs from their religion. This is somebody who does believe in tradition. This is somebody who believes that you should be married first and then have children. This is somebody who believes that you go to school, you go to grammar school, you go to high school, you go to college, and you go to whatever. They just believe in following the routine, following protocol, so to speak. Virgos, there are going to be good times that are going to be celebrated with the Four of Wands. There's also something publicly going to happen. So whether this is a large gathering, maybe you're going to or volunteering at for Thanksgiving, maybe there is something coming up for you where family is all involved, perhaps like a reunion. So you need a public place to rent to have enough space. For some of you, this could definitely be talking about almost even politicians or political events, something that you're eager to celebrate and to tell people about, something that you're happy of the outcome, whatever that is. So by the end of November, you're going to be very happy with an outcome of something, or you're going to be happy around family, spending a lot of time and energy, finding out things, catching up. And then some of you, again, about reunions. Now, for some of you, this could be with a partner, and this could definitely be talking about reunions, getting back together, catching up, being happy, making it publicly known that, yes, we're back together. You Hollywood celebrity stars, That's who's on here. It's probably Britney Spears, right? Gold Whiskey. It's probably Britney Spears on here with her new beau and all her new money that she can have. That's Gold Whiskey. She loves to tell me about that chick. I don't know why. I go, why you tell me about her? You know, she drives me crazy. Yeah, double messages for Virgo. Why? I don't know. Did I skip any signs? Did I skip Scorpio? Did I do Scorpio? Okay, Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. All right. I thought I skipped Scorpio. All right. So Scorpios, let's see what you got for the mid to end of November. All right, Scorpios. Oh, Scorpios. Now I just shuffled them cards and you got the Tower moment, Scorpios. So you have a transformation coming. You don't want to really change. There's something that you're not welcoming in. You don't want to welcome that in. You don't want nothing to do with it. It's like, oh no, I'm good the way I am. No, come on, sir, ma'am. We need to change your seat. We need to move you over here. You're like, no. Some of you might be flying on an airplane and they're saying, excuse me, but would you mind if we change your seat? I don't want to change my seat. I don't want to sit on the black box. I just want to sit right here. So some of you are really, really funny about, listen, that's bad luck. I already sat here. If I get up and move and sit there, there's going to be a whole nother party and I don't want to do it. So for some of you, there's a lot going on here where you don't want the change to come. You feel like it's going to create a destruction. It's going to be a big upheaval. It's going to be a war going on. There's going to be bad hocus pocus. There's going to be bad luck. Black cats walking across the screen. Whatever. You're about ready to go crazy on it. For some of you, Scorpios, you have an Ace of Pentacles. So with the Ace of Pentacles, either you got material gain coming in, some more money finally. Something you've been waiting on is finally going to show up. It's like, man, I've been waiting and months and months and still nothing. It's coming. Or a new job, perhaps a new investment or a new relationship investment involved in a situation already, currently, a relationship, a situationship, something that just needs a little bit more tweaking, something that needs to get a little bit more smooth before you can say, okay, I welcome you in, I welcome you in. Before you can let that partner all the way in, you're just wanting a little bit more security. You're just wanting a little bit more information before you make a final decision. Now, for some of you, there's definitely something going on here with like the Page of Cups. Again, it is about taking time to do what you want to do, feeling like that inner child is wanting to come out again. Also learning more about love. Some of you already have this preconceived idea that what love means, but some of you don't have a clue on what actual true love means. It doesn't mean that you're good in the bedroom. Doesn't mean that. Doesn't mean that you're both rich together. Doesn't mean that. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to give you my interpretation of love, but I can tell you love doesn't have to start with a particular subject and doesn't have to end with a particular subject. Love is not just about one category or one subject. There are multiple layers, like peeling back the layers of an onion to get to the root of true love. Sometimes we tend to trick ourselves from love to lust to liking to attraction. I just would like to know that how you can fall in love with somebody from the second date. I'm in love with them. You're in love with them? You don't know them, but you're in love with them. Okay, that's interesting. Now, it's different saying that I got a funny feeling about this person. I can feel this person's energy. It's different saying that, I can't explain it, but I just feel like we belong together. There's nothing wrong with that. It's different. When you meet your soulmate, your twin flame, it's different. But everybody else in between, I just don't see you falling in love by the second date. But like I said, you can recognize connections. You can recognize the energy. You can recognize that this is like no other. You can recognize a lot of things. Be careful of how you put the words. Be careful how you say things. Be careful of trying to turn. In other words, don't miss the ride. You hear me? Don't miss the ride. Because a lot of you go from dating and hurry up, I want to get engaged, and hurry up, I want to get married, and I want this family and this baby, blah, 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 blah. Slow down. Take time to smell the roses. Take time to disagree on something and then see how you work that out. Take time to have a different opinion and express yourself and see how you express yourself. See how they respond. You have to build. You can't build a house without floors. You can't have a house without electric in the walls. So if I just hurry up and build studs and put the house together and put all the drywall up and painted and hung all these things on the fixtures on the walls, but there was no electric, no wiring, no plumbing, what? It looks like a house. It's painted like a house. Is it a house? Can you live in it? Is there a difference between a house and a home? Ask yourself that. Is there a difference between a house and a home? Is there a difference between a partner, a twin flame, and a soulmate? Is there a difference between a friend with benefits, and somebody I'm interested in? Somebody who I've taken a liking to? Is there a difference between that and love? Ask yourself those questions. Check it out. Don't go so fast. Don't try to convince yourself because you're in so much love with the thought of being in love that you're wanting to be in love with just anybody. Don't work that way. That's a good way to set yourself up, to set yourself back. So be really careful, all right? Play on words. Yeah, it's a play on words. Got to take your time. Got to be careful. All right, you guys. So when I get back from getting my booster shot today, I hopefully am going to feel good, and we'll be able to do some sticks, and we'll be able to do some questions, and we'll be able to do that special deck for those readings for $50. Remember? I will be talking to you all soon. Please remember, any donations that you are kindly offering or willing to give, use the link that is provided, not just a direct PayPal. Don't use that. Use this particular link. It must be that link that Lindsay or Leo has posted, or Gold Whiskey. Please make sure that you use the proper link for the donations, and I appreciate it so much. Anyway, your schedule, get it? If you already had 1 and 2 and you get the booster, you'll be fine. Your body already recognizes when this booster comes in that this is familiar and I know how to fight against this, and that, you might get a headache and you might be tired for a day or two, but they said for the most part you'll be okay. I'm Pfizer, so that's the one I'm getting again. So hopefully maybe a headache. They said a lot of people said their arm was really sore and the lymph nodes swell up under the arm for some reason. So I guess we'll find out, but just gonna wait. Yeah, second shot had me sick too for a little bit, but it didn't last too long. I was just sick for a day or two. So now that you've gotten already 2, and if it's been 6 months or more since your last second one, then go ahead and get that. But I heard that the flu shot this year is a doozy, that the flu shot kind of makes you feel sick. My neighbor, she even got a sore throat right after. I don't know what happened with that, but yeah, I'm just excited to just get it done. People having heart problems after that shot. Melissa Kolb. People were having heart trouble after getting the booster. I didn't hear that. I heard people were having heart issues after having COVID, yes, but I didn't hear about people having heart issues after getting the booster. I haven't heard that. Oh, that cigarette sounded like it was broken. Is it broken? You wouldn't, Virgo? Oh, I understand. And that's good. I mean, I hope as long as you're not overweight and obese and have other health issues, then I'm thinking you'd be okay. But the one I had, Melissa? Ugh. Oh, Kayla. Did he, Diamond? After he got the second one, not the booster. Okay. Your mom got her second shot and not long after started getting sick. Eventually died of a heartache. Oh, a heartache or heart attack? But my grandmother says that your mother had underlying conditions previously, which is why she was not hesitant about getting the vaccination, because she already had health issues. And I feel like her doctor told her to get that. Oh, really, Catherine? Oh, Michelle AA, you got your flu shot 2 weeks ago. And when are you due for your booster, Michelle AA? When are you due for your booster? LA and G. You, Lou, so you people that got very sick and couldn't walk and weird stuff after the booster or after the first and second shot? Because I heard that after the first and second shot. Yeah, I'm with all of you who don't want it too. I'm with you. I'm with you. Oh shit, yeah. You did get the booster, Diana, and you only felt tired? That's good. Catherine Miller said at Lindsay, I was in bed once I made it home. Yes, me too. Me too. Me too, LAG. I definitely listen. I'm the one who always said I was scared to death. I never really get flu shots. I never really get the flu. Knock on wood. I never believed in putting a virus in me. But then again, when I was a kid, I got the measles, mumps, rubella, all those vaccines that I was supposed to get to prevent me from getting all the other stuff. And when I worked in the hospital, they always gave me boosters and immune. They would check my titers and tell me if they were low. I had to get another booster. So I did it all my life. So for December, yeah. Lindsay, I hope you're getting fat. Good. Myocardial and pericardial. Okay. So many sport pupils are dying. 18-year-old boys with heart problems, girls and women with period problems. Everybody's immune system is different. Lindsay, are you crazy? You're closer to anorexia. You don't need gastric bypass. You need to eat more, Lindsay. They said last night on the news that it's causing myocardial and pericardial. They said that the booster shot is causing that. Hi, Mary. Yeah, they always get it wrong. Force of nature. I swear they always get it wrong. I always say, well, how did you get the flu if you had the flu shot? Oh, it was a different strain. Catherine. No, you're not getting fat. Me too, Kayla. You don't have no rolls. I've seen you, remember? Virgo Vicky says she's a retired nurse, registered nurse, and all the nurses I know are not taking it, vaccine or flu. Your BMI is 40? No way. Hey, Playful Goddess, how are you? Lola. A shot. These kids are starting to have heart problems now, too, who are very healthy. Yeah, it's true. Oh, Kayla, I'm so excited. Hey, Marcia. Thank you, Marcia. Okay, Melissa. That's true, Force. It's true. Catherine Miller. Me too. Thickalicious. That's exact. I love that word, thickalicious. Oh my God. Yeah, Kayla, I hear you. Oh, that's good, Leo. I'm sure that document issue will be just fine. Oh, I'll find time, Melissa, for sure. Trust me, as soon as I get over here. Right, Kayla? The booster is just another shot of the vaccine. It's the same thing. Okay, you send it, Lindsay. Yeah, that's a little scary. That's a little scary. But are they trying to pay just to, because everybody's so money hungry right now, everybody's needing money, and they know that's the only incentive that'll actually work to get people to get this shot so it doesn't keep spreading. Because you got to remember, this virus, when it goes from one person to another, it changes form. And I don't think they can keep up with the forms that it keeps changing. Yeah, I think so, Leo. Diamond. Sherry Dawn says you developed an autoimmune disorder, blood disorder from the second vaccine. So your doctor said you would have never developed that disorder if you didn't get the vaccine? How do you know that it was caused by the vaccine? How do you know that? What scientific facts backs that up? What backs that up? Or is it just a coincidence and you're saying that? I need to know what you're saying. Yeah, Mary. Me too. I don't even want to take that test. I don't want that test. I don't want that test. Oh, good, Leo. I'm sure you were. Sherry Dawn, how do you know that answer? How did you prove that answer? Lindsay is silly. There are 3,160 people dead in Holland due to the vaccine. But you see, you're just looking at those numbers, honey. You don't know why. First of all, there might be a bigger number of people who got the vaccine who didn't die. So why did 3,160 die? What were their complications? What was their situation? Unless you look into each individual person as an individual, just like when I do general readings, it's general, but it may not be your specific story, right? Same thing with the vaccine. There's other complications that people have, that people put off, that they're not aware of. So still going through the blood to figure it all out. Yeah. Yeah, but my instincts from my grandmother are saying that you already had this going on. There was also something to do with mononucleosis, that kissing disease, or there's something here that's underlining for you, Sherry, which talks about wait a minute, I'm trying to think of the name. I don't want to say like Lyme's disease. There's another name I'm trying to come up with, and my brain's not working right now. LAG. LAG, are you on here? LAG, you still here? Lou, you still here? Epstein-Barr. That's the name I'm thinking of. Never mind, Lou. Epstein-Barr. So if you've ever had the Epstein-Barr virus, sorry, Lou, I got it. The Epstein-Barr virus, that causes so many different things in your body. Sometimes it lays dormant for a while, and then when it finally comes out, all these different symptoms and stages, that's kind of what happens. Yeah, they are definitely rushing through things. I get that. They panicked and did what they thought was best by creating this vaccine like they do the flu, and hoping that would resolve the issue. But they didn't quite even know for real, where it came from, who started it. Was it made in a factory? Did somebody in a chem lab? Did somebody really, try to kill us all? Is that what this was all about? Exactly. Okay, he told her not to get it. Oh, good, Mary. Yeah, because Virgo Vicky, you know that the hospitals are getting extra bonus money, which is why they can pay nurses bonuses to join and to come in, because they're paying bonus money to people who get um, diagnosed with COVID. Now, it's true, he could have tested positive for COVID, but he didn't actually die from COVID. He died from probably the fall, from the head injury, from the hemorrhaging, from things of that nature. But because he had the COVID, they put that down because that gives them money. Hospitals are greasy that way, and you know that. Just like when people don't have insurance, they don't get the best care or the best treatment, or they can't have this certain surgery or whatever, or they can't go to rehab, or we can only keep you here for a couple of days, even though you still need to heal 3-4 more days. We got to transfer you out or send you home because your insurance ran out. Hospitals do what they want to do. They're sneaky bastards. They're sneaky. I'll say that. I worked in one for 23 years. They're sneaky. Hospitals are sneaky. And the government is more sneaky, worse sneaky. A lot of these nurses have been so exposed to COVID, I don't know why they'd have to get the vaccine, because they have been already exposed. They're building up an immunity going to work every day. So that's why I don't agree with healthcare workers really having to get that. It's like doctors don't usually get the flu shot, and they deal with these patients, and their patients are coming in and out of their office all day long, and your doctor's always there. He's never really out sick. Why is that? Because he built up an immunity being around them. So that's how I think. Exactly. Catherine Miller says if you have COVID, they pay you for your sick leave. Some folks who don't have it claim they have it. No questions asked, but they get paid. See? Yeah, man-made. I believe it. Oh, yeah, they'll definitely leave their jobs if they don't want to get forced to getting it. Listen, to me, You have every right, just like abortion. If you don't want to keep that baby and you choose abortion, maybe you were raped or whatever the situation was, molested, then you should have the right to choose what you do to your body. If you choose to go to the doctor and he says, I want you to take this medicine, and you say, I'm not taking that medicine, it's got too many side effects, you have that right. You have that choice. You're not going to tell me I have to put a vaccine in my arm. You're not going to tell me I have to do this, I have to do that. It's my body, you know? So I agree. Renata, I know you asked me about that. You know, that Travis thing, a little child died with that too, but that was really crazy when everybody just mobbed forward and smashed everybody, and that caused crowd control was not handled well. Right? I say the same thing, Lou. Listen, I'm not against people who don't get it. I was one of those people in the beginning who said I didn't want it. No way was I getting it. I waited a whole year and a half before I decided to get it. But I chose to do it on my time and my terms. And if you choose not to do it on your time and your terms, that is your prerogative. Don't let anybody take that from you, government or anybody else. Bullshit. Bullshit. Exactly. Yep. That's what they do. They're getting extra money just lying. That's why there's so many. What did I see? I was watching this commercial the other day about Color Guard for colon rectal cancer or whatever. And it says, oh, you can get Color Guard. It's 90 something percent accurate in helping to catch precancerous and whatever. And then at the end of the commercial, it says, results could be a false positive or a false negative, just like the COVID test. Some people who really show symptomatic that they have COVID test negative. Like, what? Oh, it was just the flu. And other people who have no symptoms, but they were exposed to it, so they go get tested and they said, oh, yeah, you've got COVID. I think it's bass backwards. I think something's bass backwards with the testing. I don't know, Virgo. I can't speak for everybody. I don't know. Yeah, it's not fair. Wow, she got, yeah, Whitney was saying the same thing. She was making a lot of money right now being a COVID nurse. A lot of money. Well, I don't know. I have to be honest. I can't stand Kris Jenner and I can't stand the Kardashians. I can't. They're too fake for me. They're too fake for me. And what kind of mother is going to videotape her daughter having sex and then sell that videotape to make money? You're a pig. You're nasty. I can't stand you. I don't. I just can't stand it. Any of it. Can't stand it. Always, Virgo Vicky. I love you too. Oh yeah, definitely. It's so sad. All of it's sad, Renata. All of that is sad. What happened? I know you don't want me to, Virgo Vicky. I know you don't want me to. Yeah, we should never get mad at each other. Never, never get mad at each other because regardless, I have to be the one, right? It's my body, so I got to be the one to say yay or nay. And you guys, I would never make you do something that you don't want to do. I would never say you have to go out with that man. Just because he cheats on you, just because he manipulates you, I still say you have to go out with that man. And that's what you have to do because that's what you're supposed to do. The cards say it. Bullshit. Bullshit. Remember free will in my readings? You have free will in every aspect of your life. Don't let anybody peer pressure you or try to force you to do something you're not ready and willing to do. I'm at a peace with myself that, you know what, if God takes me from this earth today after this vaccine, then I wasn't meant to stay anyway. It's my turn to go. It's my journey. Um, this is what I got to do. So no matter what happens, It's the way it's supposed to be. It's the way it's supposed to be. I don't feel too under the weather. I really don't. I feel okay now. My allergy medicine's kicking in. Yeah, what was a little kid like that? That's what I saw, Virgo. What was a little kid like that doing there? Just like on my live yesterday on Zoom, we had a 9-year-old little boy. I think he was 9. He said he belonged to my channel. What? YouTube, do your job. Got a 9-year-old subscribed to my channel named Andy, whoever that is. Yeah, for sure. That's so sad. Lou said, my client just had it last week and she told me she was never so sick in her life from the booster and she couldn't walk and she fell. She had to be in bed for a couple of days. Wow. Well, do you know if it was the Moderna? Do you know if it was Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, or if it was the other one? Do you know what happened with her first and second shot of the COVID vaccine? Do you know about the first and second shot? Exactly, Lindsay. Catherine, good job. I don't blame you. Renata, I'm sorry for that. You were injured in how? Your neck and your back? Was it your neck and back, Renata? Are you okay? Make sure you go get checked out, because if you don't get checked out within 24 hours or so after the accident, then the lawyer can go against you and say that after, I think it's 72 hours, after 72 hours, something's not good. So make sure you go to the doctors, regardless whether you're feeling better today or not. Go get checked out. Document, 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 no matter what goes on. Document. Always take notes, write things down, know who you talk to, know the phone number, know the address, know everything. All right, you guys, I'm going to hang up. I got to get ready. I'll talk to you guys soon. I'll see you later. If you don't see me later, then we're in trouble. Nah, you'll see me. Don't worry. You'll see me. God got me. I'll see you guys. Yeah, don't miss no appointments. That's for sure. Thank you, Samina. Thank you. All right, guys. See you soon.